we have studied that sporophylls are present. The sporophylls consist, there are two types. They are microsporophylls and megasporophylls. The microsporophylls are also called as male cones, and megasporophylls are also called as female cones. The male cones, they are also called as male strobili and otherwise called pollen cone, because the pollen develops inside this male strobili. Whereas the female cone or female strobili is also called as seed cone. Inside this, seeds developed. In this, the microsporophyll, they contain microsporangia. Inside the microsporangia, the microspore mother cell that undergoes meiosis and forms microspores. The spores are nothing but pollen grains. These pollen grains are the male gametophytes. These are released during pollination by the air. They are disseminated by means of air currents. If you see the female cones, megasporophyll is otherwise called as female cone, which is also called as seed cone. This megasporophyll, it consists of megasporangia. This megasporangia is integumented one. This is the female it is a megasporangia. It consists of integuments. These are called as integuments, are coverings, envelope-like structures. And this megasporangium is also otherwise, it is a ovule. This is the structure of ovule. And the body of this megasporangia is called as nucellus. This green color one is the nucellus. The body of this megaspore is called as nucellus. In this nucellus, there are several cells are present. In this, one of the cell will differentiate into megaspore mother cell. In this cells, one of the cell that is developed into megaspore mother cell, which undergoes meiosis. By the meiosis, it produces 4 megaspores. How many megaspores are formed? 4 megaspores are formed. Here, these are the 4 megaspores. In this, out of 4, 3 gets degenerated. Only one is the functional. The functional megaspore that undergoes repeated mitosis. So, because of repeated mitosis, a multicellular female gametophyte is formed. Inside the nucellus, what will be formed? A multicellular female gametophyte is formed. Along with this, 2 or more archegonia also developed inside this. 2 or more archegonia. Archegonia are nothing but female sex organs. Archegonia were developed. Like this, ovule is formed. During pollination, the pollen grains are disseminated by wind. These pollen grains, these are the pollen grains. They reaches the opening of the ovule. Here, these pollen grains germinated. Germinated pollen grains, they form pollen tube. By means of that tube, they releases their male gametes into the archegonia. And inside the archegonia, what will happen? The fusion of the gametes takes place. And finally, zygote development occurs that leads to the embryo formation, and the ovule is transformed into a seed which is not covered by any fruit. This is about the reproduction in the gymnosperms. In this video, we are going to study about economical importance of gymnosperms along with life cycle of gymnosperms. We see the economical importance of gymnosperms. There are so many important aspects in this. The first one is they produce edible seeds. Some members of the gymnosperms like Pinus gerardiana, they produce edible seeds which are called as chilgoza seeds, which are roasted and eaten. And timber is obtained from some members of the gymnosperms. It is a soft wood which is used for making the lightweight furniture, packing cases, matchsticks. Railway sleepers are also prepared, and paper also made by using the gymnosperm members, and fiberboards are made by using the pinus trees needles. They are from the pinus trees. The fiberboards are made which are used for making the packing cases. Ephedrine is a drug obtained from the ephedra plant. It is used for the treatment of respiratory disorders like asthma. And last one is the Taxol. Taxol is an anti-cancerous drug which is obtained from the bark of the Taxus plant, which is used to treat the cancer patients as an anti-cancerous agent. If you see the life cycle of the gymnosperms, we know that there are sporophylls are present in the gymnosperms. The sporophylls consist of microsporangia and microsporophylls and megasporophylls. And if you see the microsporophylls, they form male core and megasporophyll form the female core. These microsporophylls contain microsporangia and megasporophylls, they contain megasporangia. That megasporangia is nothing but ovule. And here this microsporangia, it consists of microspore mother cell which is in diploid condition that undergoes meiosis and develops haploid microspores which form pollen grains, which are haploid ones, and these pollen grains are the male gametes. Whereas in megasporangia, that is nothing but ovule. It is integumented part. It consists of envelope-like structures. This megasporangia, the body of the megasporangia is called as a nucellus. In this nucellus, one of the cell will be developed into the megaspore mother cell, and in this megaspore mother cell, meiosis occurs and produce 4 megaspores. Out of the 4 megaspores, 3 get degenerated. Only 1 megaspore is functional. That functional megaspores that undergoes repeated mitosis and develops female gametophyte, and 2 archegonia are produced. This archegonia is nothing but female sex organ. During this archegonia consists of female gametes, and during reproduction the pollen grains are disseminated by wind. They reaches the entry of the ovule, and where it gets germinated, from that germinated pollen grain, pollen tubes are released which consists of male gametes. These male gametes, they reaches to the archegonium which consists of female gamete. These male gametes and female gametes are fused and diploid zygote is produced. This zygote develops into the embryo which finally develops into seeds. Like this, the seeds get germinate and again produce sporophyte. This is the cyclic form. Here, this spore form is called sporophytic stage. Here the fusion of the gametes takes place. This is called as gametic phase. The gametic phase is alternate with the sporophytic phase, and sporophytic phase is alternate with the gametophytic phase, which is a cyclic form. So with this we have completed the gymnosperm.